Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Blitz 1944. I'm here with Little Blitz.
Hello.
Today we're dressed up as German soldiers.
Yes,
And why are we doing that, Alex?
because we're going to be talking about reenactments.
Yeah, so one of us subscribed as Carpet YT, so could we do a video about beginners getting into reenactment? Now, I used to do reenactment. When I was 20 years old, I started doing reenactment. I started off by doing German,
Yeah.
then American, and then I finished off doing British, about the last sort of like 7 or 8 years of me doing reenactment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I enjoy all of it. There's not one better than the other. They're all great.
Yeah.
And it's good to get into. Like so, but first of all, in the UK, you have to be 16 years of age.
Yeah.
And why is that, Alex?
Because of insurance.
Yeah, insurance reasons. Obviously, you
Yes.
can't be under 16. Yeah, which is fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Alex, you'd like to get into reenactment when you get older, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Just because I love reenactment because first of all the history, because you're reenacting something that was in the past.
That's right.
But it was so like important that happened because so many like people like risked their lives for
Lost their lives as well.
And lost their lives for actually our country, and it's nice to reenact it and to remember those people.
It is, and also like if you do like shows, you then get to talk to people, explain about the unit history you're doing,
Yeah.
And explain a bit more about World War II, so they have more of an understanding themselves about it. Because I think it's important that history can get forgotten very easily, and I know a lot of people out there in the collectors they're not really like reenactors. They're just like people dressing up. It is just people dressing up.
Yeah.
But it's, in my opinion, if you do it correctly, you're dressing up for a reason to educate the general public. And I think that's very important.
Yeah.
So,
and the thing is, if you are going to join a reenactment group, you really want to join like a reenactment group that like will like talk to the public and that. Like I went to a show,
right,
and there was an SS group there, and basically they were really kind, and they had their own half track and everything, and they'd let you inside the half track and hold the machine gun, or they had some weapons laid out from their tents and that, and you could hold them, pick them up, and as well. Yeah, they were really kind and welcoming. I really liked that group.
So, it was, yeah. So what I was trying to say is like, so right, let's say we're started now. So you're over 16. Yeah. You want to do reenactment. First of all, obviously, you pick the country you want to portray. Then look for local units in your area. Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in the UK, so it's not so bad. In America, it's a bit different because obviously the size of the country, obviously. But here, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But once I found the group, so let's say, oh, I want to do German. Yeah. I want to do, let's say, SS. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at the SS groups in the country, and I would go to a show, if it was me, where they go to have a look and have a chat to them, and just see how they are. Because another thing is reenactment, you want to join a happy group.
Yeah.
There's some groups out there that sometimes take. I mean, you need to take it seriously. Especially when it comes to uniforms and equipment, that because you're portraying, obviously, so people can see what it was really like. Then you get sometimes some groups just take it too seriously, it's just a bit miserable with it. Like what Alex was saying, you go to a show, and some groups just have a rope across, and just be sitting there, won't be talking to anybody. And to me, I don't see the point of it.
Yeah. And then, like whenever someone asks a question, they don't even answer.
Well, they do, but
they do.
You have to sort of like force like that. You get other groups, you go there and they're really interacting with the public. Now, if it was me,
they like to talk to the like people, and, like tell them the history of that unit, or what they did, or what happened with the unit, and that. And I like those groups because they're just so kind and really really good. Because well, it's nice to interact with.
Yeah, well, so as it's from a general public point of view. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see then, but also within that, you'll get groups like that. They'll be more friendly anyway.
Yeah.
And it's probably a better group to join. Now, if I was you, I wouldn't buy anything to start with.
Yeah.
I'd find a group. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a few bits, it's fine. Yeah, but you don't have to. Find a group you like, because most groups will have spare uniforms.
Yeah.
And go for a weekend with them. See how you get on. And if you like it, then obviously over time you start buying your own stuff. Now, it's hobby's not cheap, so you'll be looking for a basic kit about £1,500 to £2,000. Doesn't matter which one you do.
Yeah, because all my kit and all my equipment and tunics and that all together, it's a lot of money.
It is. I mean, it's a lot of stuff.
It did take a long time to make. It's not like we just bought it in one go, obviously. But we slowly built it up until we got to this point here, where I've got
most of his kit. So Alex got most of his kit. Yeah. I mean, so that's what we're trying to say. So yeah, so find a group you like. Don't spend any money until you know actually like it. You might not. You might get in and go, actually, I hate this. It's not for me. You know. I mean, I loved it and thought it was a brilliant hobby. But you just be prepared. It is expensive, but you don't have to spend all that money at once. When I started doing German, in my day, like when I was 20, 30 years ago now, we used to wear mainly original kit. So all the web gear and all that, yeah, was original.
Yeah.
British, American, and German. Yeah. But it was like the uniforms you couldn't like. You're lucky now because nowadays you just buy a uniform off the shelf, you know, and there you go, it fits you lovely. And in my day, you didn't. You had to convert a lot of stuff. Yeah. American was fine. American was always. American's probably better than it is now because I used to wear American. I used to wear original shirt, original trousers. Stuff was quite cheap. British the same. When I done British World War II, all my battle dress was real, all the weapon was real. Yeah. So you looked really good. It's a great impression because you're wearing real kit.
Yeah. So
World War One was different. We obviously they had to make a lot of that, like the 08 pattern web. The guy used to make it for us.
Yeah.
World War II German. So the uniforms we used to just they'd make them like convert like Swedish tunics and all sorts going on there.
Yeah.
And there's a few guys in the unit who actually then just make stuff from scratch. We used to do enforcement maker. A couple of guys used to make the flea blouses. And there's another guy used to make the smocks.
Yeah.
And he had we used to make the helmets as well. He had we had fiberglass power helmets. You can't tell.
Wow.
They look really good.
Yeah, so he must have put a lot of time into those.
He did, yeah. So that's the whole point when you do reenactment. Is and also if you do a group, let's say you pick to do 12 SS at Leuven, yeah. If I was you and what I used to do, I would then get as many books on the subject as I can on that unit.
Yeah.
Watch. I mean, nowadays obviously you go on the internet, watch videos, yeah, and then research about the unit as much as possible.
Yeah.
Then you can portray them better. Yeah, you'll have a lot better idea. And then when people ask you, you can tell them where they were trained, you know, this and that, and all the information about that unit. Then can't you?
Yeah.
And people will find it interesting. And you can sometimes even get like books of like people who have actually been at like their personal stories, and then you can retell them stories, can't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, that's just a quick video today. Just thought we'd talk about reenactment. So I thought it was brilliant. I mean, I don't bother doing it now. I done my bit. So I only done it for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I know people are still doing it today and they still love it. After 10 years, I've had enough of doing it. I wouldn't go back to it, but
at least you enjoyed those 10 years.
Very good. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. Alex has got a little few more years yet, and then he'll start doing it, I reckon, don't you?
Yeah, I feel that would be really fun. Yeah. Being German uniform with all my friends.
Yeah, so Alex obviously he's looking forward to it. Unfortunately, he's just too young at the moment.
Yeah, but it will soon come.
One day.
One day.
Anyway, so this is Blitz 944, and we're actually dressed up today. And also another subscriber, and I'm sorry I can't remember now, asked if I could dress up on the videos as well. So I thought, why not?
Yeah. Here you are. Dressed up in
German uniform.
My German.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's quite warm. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's start this video now because I'm that's absolutely boring.
Yes.
Wearing this wool uniform. But anyway, that's it from us. Okay, thank you very much. Alex, do your bit.
Alright, so that's 9.4. And before we go, please subscribe to the episode and like as well, because that'll help.
Alright, thank you very much then. Bye.
Bye.